Hey y'all, I'm Ashley. Welcome to Total Body 30 in 30. What you're gonna need for this workout today, you're gonna need a couple pairs of weights. Okay, so I've got something that is gonna have a lot of reps. It's gonna be 40 seconds on, 10 seconds off for 30 different exercises. So I've got two to play around with throughout the 30 minutes. It's gonna be full body. We're gonna be working upper body, we're gonna be working lower body, we're gonna be working it together, and then we're gonna be doing some core too. So let's go ahead and get warmed up. We're gonna have a quick 2-minute warm up before we go ahead and get to all of the fun. All right, so take those feet shoulder width apart. I'm gonna have you squat, crunch with the knee, drawing it into the chest, like so. All the way down. So what this is doing, you're activating your glutes, your quads, you're also getting that core ready to work. Anytime we're doing full body exercises, I want you to think about locking in your core, okay? Keep it locked and loaded the entire time. All right, now next move, you're gonna squat and reach. And reach. Squat and reach. Straight up, so goal on this exercise, you're gonna feel a nice release in your lats. I want you to exhale as those arms come up. All right, next move, we're gonna hit a curtsy lunge with a twist. So a curtsy lunge, you're gonna come into a lunge position, except you're gonna swing that leg off to the side a little bit, and with a twist. So you rotate over that front knee. So once again, hip and glute activation here. Great. Love a curtsy lunge. You're getting that inner and outer thigh in addition to just the back and front of her legs. So posterior being worked, but also the sides, okay? Good. All right, now we're gonna bring it back to the center. We're gonna hit some lateral lunges. So you're gonna pulse it to one side, bring it back to the center, pulse it down. Working laterally here. Good, few more. So how this workout is going to roll. It's gonna be 40 seconds work, 10 seconds off. Check me out during the 10 seconds for the next move, okay? Go ahead and grab a pair of your weights, whichever one you want to start with. I'm going to start with these. You're going to have 3 forward walking squats, 3 back walking with the press out. All right, let's roll. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and press out. If you're feeling extra ambitious, you can grab a press out after your front walk, in addition to your back walk, if you want a little extra upper body. Don't worry, we're gonna get after that upper body though, so choose wisely. So you're staying in this crunch down squat position. At no point are you standing it up. So you're dropping it low, pressing it out. Core is locked and loaded. That's the theme for today. Keep it tight. All right, 3, 2, and 1. All right, next move, alternating lunge. I'm gonna switch it up and side raise. These weights like to roll on me. Here we go. So here and up. So you grab the weight underneath and then pull it up off to the side. So you see this would be a little tricky to do with 2 weights. So we've just got 1, grab it underneath and pull it up. You can hear me exhale as the weight's coming up. A lot of shoulder work here. Make sure you're getting that back knee all the way down, close to the floor. 10 seconds. Exercise 2, let's go. Total body 30 and 30. Rocking it out, 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, this one's gonna bring some energy. We've got a jack overhead press right here. Low impact, you walk it and press. Timer has started. If you're not here for the impact today, this is your option. You walk it out, press it, walk it in. Doesn't matter, you just want some rhythm and pressing. Otherwise, you're right here. This is a power move. Incorporating some plyometrics power those weights up. You are feeling nice and strong as you take those weights overhead. You've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, next up, number 4. We're on a squat thruster. You ready? And let's hit it. 40 seconds, squat, thrust. All the way up with those weights. This can also be called squat overhead press. You're getting as low as you can into that seat, at least 90 degrees. Weights come up top, exhale as you bring them up. 10 seconds. It's 10 seconds in between all these exercises, goes really fast. 3, 2, and 1. All right, next up, you've got an alternating lunge and punch. So you switch arms and switch legs. And let's rock it. Right there. So it's a little bit like you're stepping and then you're diagonally crossing. Give me that punch. Nice and steady. You're not slinging the weights. You're in full control. Already past that halfway point. Great job on those lunges. Good, 5 seconds to go. Good, keep punching it. 3, 2, and 1. All right, next up, this one's gonna be starting on the floor. You've got a renegade row, squat, press. This one's fast. Let's go. Row, row, bring it in. Squat, press. It's a big move. 3-point move right here. Draw it into the chest, to the hips, to the chest. Renegade row. Pop it in. Squat, press. Lower impact option. You can walk it instead of hopping it with your feet. So you walk it in, squat, press. 5 seconds. I want you working till the end. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Next up, we've got an elbow knee squat twister. I'm gonna drop a weight here, and you rotate and drop it down. Similar to what we did in the warm-up. Now we've just got a little resistance with our dumbbell. If you've got 2, you would just be holding them out front the same. Sometimes I find it's just easier in this exercise to use 1 dumbbell a little bit heavier. Drop it back and twist. This is all about rhythm in all these exercises. We're not racing to the finish line here. Looking for good quality. 2 and 1. Stationary lateral lunge pulse with the front raise, okay? Let's go. So you pull it off to one side and front raise. Switch sides, front raise. You're bouncing back and forth. If you've got both weights in your hand, I want those thumbs facing upwards as you're front raising. Good, bounce it, open up. Good, you're opening up those hips. 15 seconds on that clock. Lateral lunge, front raise. See how deep you can sink into there. Good, you've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna need both weights for this one. We've got a deadlift with an interior front raise. So you're gonna come here, all the way down and up. Let's go. Slide it down and pull it up. For deadlifts, we can increase that load a little bit. But the tricky thing about this exercise is we're also incorporating some shoulder work. So it's gonna be a challenge for our upper body. As you're deadlifting, make sure that your neck stays in neutral. All the way down with it. 10 seconds to go. Good. 5, 2, and 1. All right, now we've got a squat alternating one arm press. Weights are gonna come here. You're gonna squat, press up, bounce it, and switch it. Right there. So you're dropping a weight off, and then you're switching sides seamlessly between the two. This is making you get a little bit lower. If you'd like to, if you're feeling any kind of knee pressure here, you can hold the weight like this. Then you won't be getting as low into those squats. That can get uncomfortable. But the point of dropping them off is that forces you to get past that 90-degree seat. 3, 2, and 1. Alternating reverse lunge, rear kick, knee raise. This is a lot. No weights here. So you're gonna come here, knee kick, knee raise, and switch sides. So reverse lunge, rear kick, knee raise. Reverse lunge, rear kick, knee raise. It's a 3-point move. Reverse lunge, rear kick, knee raise. So right now, we're hitting the glutes. We're double hitting the glutes. And now we're hitting the core, okay? You can load it up if you'd like, but I feel like this one hits it pretty good without any resistance. In 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Moving forward, we've got an alternating rainbow kick with 2 pulses. What is that? So you're gonna come here, plant it, pulse, pulse. And plant it, pulse, pulse. You work right into it with me. I know that timer is fast today, but we are not incorporating much rest. The goal is to get as much done as we can in 30 minutes. That's total body 30 for you. Good, draw that circle, pulse it down. So you kick through the front and then circle it off to the sides. 10 seconds. Pulse, pulse. Good. 5, 3, and 1. Next up, you've got a squat with a sledgehammer. One of my faves. I'm gonna switch my weights up here. Squat, take it up, right there. Let's go. Squat, sledgehammer. So this is an interesting move because you'll see as the weights are coming down, I'm actually letting gravity do its thing. And I'm exhaling as the weights come down. It's opposite, because you are imagining you do have a sledgehammer. This is another power move. 10 seconds. I like to pause for a second at the top of the move. Good. 3, 2, and 1. All right, next up, I'm gonna use one weight, plyometric move. We've got a switch jump and a halo. Switch jump and a halo. Let's rock it out right here. As always, a lower impact option is step it back, reverse lunge, halo. Step it back, reverse lunge, halo. Otherwise, you're switching those legs in air. Your legs are switching it up and you're drawing the halo over your head. Good. Make sure you got that wide base. Legs are planted down before you draw your halo over your head. You've got 5 seconds. 2 and 1. Bring it in. Great job. Next up, we've got a Frogger, alternating curl. So, Frogger, take it back, in, curl, curl. Let's go. Back, in, curl, curl. Traditional Frogger, we curl at the same time. We're switching it up a little bit today. 2 isolated bicep curls at the bottom. Curl, curl, take it back. Back in, plant it, curl, curl. 15 seconds. How are your legs feeling? This is one. Your quads are getting taking a good beating right here. 5 seconds. 3, and 1. Sumo squat hold with some monkey arms. My fave. Okay, you're gonna hold right here, and you're gonna pull up one at a time. Let's go, right into it. This exercise right here is gonna take focus, okay? You can easily cheat yourself out of this by taking yourself halfway into a sumo squat. That's not what we're doing. We are down here. We're taking the arms up one at a time, out in front. I want you to feel your lower body on fire. You're burning right through this 40 seconds. Think about all those lower body gains you've got right now. 2 and 1. Release. Alternating curtsy lunge with a hammer curl. Let's go. Hammer curl is right here. So basically, the difference in a hammer curl, regular curl, the sides of the weights, you're just keeping your arms without opening your palms, so that's just keeping it basic. Did these in the warm-up with that little twist, but now, get some bicep action. Twist the leg off to the side. Good, 10 seconds. Just so we are all aware, we're on 17. 3, 2, and 1. Iron cross. All right, you can hear that southern draw come out a little bit there. All right, here and out. Here and out. Iron cross. Drop it into a squat. Take your arms out into a T. This is a great upper body move. And of course, we're keeping the heart rate high by incorporating the squat. And then reach out as wide as you can with your weights at the top of the move. You are drawing a T with your body right here. If you've got a mirror in front of you, you might find one arm is a little higher than the other. That's normal. All right, rock it out for 3, 2, and 1. Squat, curtsy, squat. Okay, a lot of lower body here. So you're gonna take it to a curtsy, squat, curtsy. Here we go. One of those exercises, I intend to pace myself here. This one's gonna burn my quads to pieces. Quads and glutes. Okay, you can also load up the weights here if you'd like a little rest for your upper body, for your arms in particular. I'm just holding. So every move, you drop it down. It's a 3-point move. You've got 5 seconds. 2 and 1. All right, next up, you've got a stepping lateral lunge with an upright row. Similar to what we did with the stationary, but now step, upright row. Switch it through, step it, upright row. All right, let's move it. The difference in the stationary and the moving, so you're gonna allow gravity to get yourself a little lower. Step into it in an upright row. Those elbows are gonna stay bent. We've done a lot of front raises where those arms come out front, but now we're drawing them up towards our chest and down. Good, 10 seconds. How low can you sink down in there? Come on now, 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. 21. We've got a sprawl with a bent over row. So scroll it back and then row it up. Back, in, right here, and row. Make sure you've got yourself set in good position before you grab that row. Okay, so I don't want any low back issues right here. So you set yourself up and row. So you almost pause before going from part A to part B. Lower body to back. Good work. Every time you sprawl it back, I want you to think that core is being worked. And time. Okay, next up, we've got a squat with the lateral leg lift. Okay, this is great for the glute med. You're gonna squat and bring it up right here. Squat, right there. So let your arms just stay right by your sides during the squat, and then give yourself some resistance in each leg as you lift it up. This is one way to work the outsides of the glute med, without using bands. Usually for getting the hips and the glute med, we use bands, but you can do it with dumbbells. Right here, 3 seconds, 2, and 1. All right, we've got 4 lunge to staggered on one side, and then we switch. It's all about the lower body right here. So right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. So you're moving between reverse lunge, staggered lunge for a count of 4. And then you switch it up. Keeping it even. Dropping it low. Hitting the glutes hard right here. 2 different angles. Good. 5 seconds to the end. 3, 2, and 1. All right, now we've got a kettlebell move for 24. We've got a Russian swing to an American swing, back and forth, right into it. So I don't know if you've done my kettlebell workout before, but it's a lot of swinging, and one trick is that you don't necessarily need a kettlebell to do these swings. You just need good form, and you need a heavier dumbbell than you would normally use to mimic the kettlebell. So an American swing goes all the way to the top, and a Russian swing goes right to chest level. You're flipping between the two. You've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Grab both weights. Squat rocks. You're gonna rock to your toes. You're gonna rock to your heels. You're gonna be hitting it from the front to the back, right here. So here, squat, and then toes almost off the floor to the back. To the toes, squat, and then rock. Squat rocks. So you're trying to take your heels off the floor for part A, and then your toes off the floor for point B. This is also a balance challenge right here. You'll get some good ankle mobility work, calf work right here too. Good. 3, 2, and 1. All right, this one's tricky. Alternating 360 lunge. Follow my lead. We're gonna be lunging 360s. Okay, so first one, you're gonna cross it over. Bring it back to center. To the front, to the side, to reverse, reverse it out, and then curtsy, and then switch it up. Cross it over, to the front, to the side, reverse it, and curtsy it. Switch legs. Cross it over, to the front, to the side, to the back, and curtsy it over. Switch sides. 2, crossover, and time. Good job. All right, overhead dumbbell march. You're gonna take your heavier weights if you've got them. Hold them up high, high and proud right here. March it out like so. This is 27. Okay, so you're drawing the knee, each knee into the chest. For the last 10 seconds, we're gonna incorporate your arms with your knees. So you're gonna drop them down and then press them up. Good. How high can you draw your knee into your chest? Now, here, up. Here, up. Yes. Pump it. 3, 2, and 1. Pop, squat, jumps. One weight needed here, okay? You're gonna come here, pop it down, switch it. Pop it down, switch it. Switch arms in the center. Drop it down. It's almost like a jumping jack. Pop it. Good. All the way down and up. Way to work it on 28. Woo! Good. Low impact option. You can always be stepping it out here. There's always a way. Good. Down and up. 5 seconds. Woo! 3. And time. All right, now both weights needed. You've got a reverse lunge with a double punch out for 29. You ready for it? All right, 3, 2, and let's crank these out. Right there. Reverse lunge, double punch. Good. Bring the heat to your punches. It's a quick move up top. You grab your lunge at the bottom, and then you punch it out with some force. Use your upper body. Good. 10 seconds. 29 and feeling fine. Almost there. Come on, 3 seconds. 2 and 1. All right, next up, finale. 2 bent over row to 2 upright row to 2 armpit row. We are rowing it out. Okay, so come here. 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2. Now to the sides. 1, 2. Okay, then you just rotate between the 3. 2 bent over row. 2 upright row. 2 armpit row. There's got to be another name for that, but it's the easiest way to describe it. All right, rows. All about the rows. Upright row. 10 seconds. How many rounds can you get in? Squeeze. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Set those weights down. Let's stretch it out for a couple minutes. Great job. Total body 30 in 30. What's up? All right, so take your legs, spread them wide, wider than hip, shoulder length apart. So you want to be a little bit wider set. I'm going to have you sink down, pull across the body. So I'm taking my opposite arm, reaching across, like so. Just feeling a nice stretch. Inner thigh right here, and then also by stretching across the body, we're releasing the upper back, shoulders. Good. All right, I'm gonna have you walk your feet in together, and now you're gonna drop it. Gently down, slight bend in your knees. You're feeling a release down the back of your legs. That is your hamstrings and your glutes. Now you're gonna peel one toe up towards your face, towards your upper body, one at a time. So now, you're stretching out the glutes, the hamstrings, and the calves, all in one. Good, a few more here. All right, now from this position, I'm gonna have you grab a little bit of a slight bounce to get a little bit deeper into the stretch. You're gonna rotate around your feet in 180 degrees. So half circle right here. You are now releasing your hips and your glute knees on the sides. Also, you should feel some relief in your low back here. So a lot of these exercises, you don't realize it, but we stay in a little bit of a sway back. And now this is pushing us back to neutral. Good, I'm gonna have you stand it up. We're gonna do some arm circles to the back. Good, about a few here. Breathe in into your nose, Out through your mouth. All right, to the front now. Big circles. Let your upper body just release and relax. All right, reset your arms. Gently pull a wrist down in one direction. Head in the opposite. Feel your traps and neck release other side. And you know we're about to reset those shoulders. Roll them back, push them down. Great job. Thank you for joining me for Total Body 30 and 30. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you soon.